Marjorie Greene has decided to mix up her busy schedule of trying to impeach Joe Biden every day by trying to impeach someone else. In this case, Merrick Garland. She's putting forward articles of impeachment against the Attorney General because of the raid against Donald Trump. And we can bring up this tweet. You'll see it's several pages long. It's all available on Twitter now if you want to see it. It includes things like because he's doing persecution against Trump, that's silencing millions of voters or something. That's fine, not particularly interesting. What I do find interesting is that she says in part, it's over the AG's, quote, efforts to unseal the search warrant for the home of former President Donald J. Trump. It constitutes an attempt to intimidate, harass, and potentially disqualify a political challenger to President Biden. So because he yesterday announced that they wanted to unseal that warrant, he obviously has to be impeached. And it says in the articles of impeachment, he will never be able to hold another office in the United States again, which I find fascinating. Because immediately following Merrick Garland putting out that statement yesterday, Donald Trump said he wants to unseal the documents. So it sounds like he should be barred from holding any office, according to Marjorie Greene's twisted logic. They were all saying they want it unsealed, and she thinks he should be impeached for trying to do it.
Logic not required.
No.
Okay, so I mean, every part of this. So there are no documents. Okay, there are documents. The FBI planted them. Okay, fine, the FBI didn't plant them. They were secretly declassified. Okay, well, they're not nuclear. Trump admitted they were nuclear and said, oh yeah, Obama did it too. Oh yeah, then Garland, yeah, he needs to be impeached for telling us about what was in there. Trump told us what was in there. And he leaked it appears he leaked it to Breitbart before it even came out. And why did Trump tell us? He tried desperately to hide the warrant the entire time, but he knew that it was gonna come out today. So he's like, oh yeah, it's no big deal, here it is, yeah, whatever, okay. And then Marjorie Taylor Greene today probably will come back and go, no, I didn't mean that Garland should be impeached, because then Trump should be impeached. But well, actually, we don't need logic. He should still be impeached.
Right.
For releasing and not releasing it.
So does she agree that it is wrong to try and use your presidential executive leverage in order to dig up dirt on a political candidate? I mean, if we're going with her logic that that's what's happening 2.5 years before another election, sure, that yeah, that's what Biden is doing to prevent Trump from running. So then what Trump did with Zelensky in Ukraine, all good? No, it doesn't matter. And of course, it's never going to matter. And that's the scary thing about, as someone who's like, yeah, I have no soft spot for the FBI. I've been criticizing them. I mean, probably have quite a file from the FBI on little, like anti-war Francesca marching in the streets alongside, I don't know, grandmas and such. But like, that's what's so creepy about this whole thing is that they're just projecting what they want to do when they get back into power. They're projecting like they think, and they're going to spin this as a political maneuver, not as a matter of national security. Like it's always been about Trump, right? It's always been, hey, this is pretty bad for our country. They're gonna spin that, and as soon as they get back in office, yeah, they're going to hollow out the FBI and replace it with loyalists. They're not gonna defund it or get rid of it. No, it's just gonna become even more militant and crazy and going after progressives and leftists. And the same thing with DOJ and everything. I mean, their lesson from the Trump years is we didn't have enough loyalists. There weren't enough Giulianis and Sidney Powells. Imagine.
Yeah, that idea originally of hollowing out the government and firing all these people, it's called rage. It's from a right-wing philosopher named Curtis Yarwin. And he believes that there should be a dictator in charge of America because things will be more efficient that way. And in order to help effectuate that, you should fire all these government officials, especially at the FBI, et cetera. Tucker Carlson, Steve Bannon have raved about him, Blake Masters, Peter Thiel, et cetera. And Steve Bannon obviously has advocated for that on his program. So what the right wing is saying is, oh, you're trying to uphold the law? Okay, we're gonna strike back by completely destroying the rule of law. We're gonna destroy all law enforcement that's fair and just, or at least like has some semblance of fairness and justice, and we're gonna replace it with our brown shirts so we can have the dictator we want. They openly say that they're advocates of that so-called right-wing intellectual, and he openly argues for dictatorship. And of course, that white people are scientifically smarter than black people. And they're saying it. We like this guy. We want to do the thing that he advocated for, and we're gonna do it, and we're gonna destroy your democracy if you let us back in charge. Wake up and smell the fascism that's at our doorstep.
Yeah.
Smells terrible. Thanks for watching The Young Turks. We really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.